Hey guys, I'm Nikki and today I have a very special video for you. I'm going to be doing a bookshelf tour of these books behind me and it's very exciting. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so yeah, let me tell you about how they're organized. So my whole bookshelf is organized by alphabetical author's first name. It's not by paperback or hardback like most people's. So that is it. 5 shelves. And yeah. This should be under 20 minutes, so we should probably get started now. Let's go! Okay, so I apologize if I am a little shaky. I cannot use a tripod right now because it is too high. The first book on my shelf is Meridian by Amber Kaiser. The second book is Sea Change by Amy Friedman. 2012, it doesn't matter because it's 2013. I'd Tell You I Love You But Then I'd Have to Kill You by Ali Condi. The second one, Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy by Ali Condi. The worst series in the history of the universe, Evermore. Wings by April Lynn Pike. And the second one, Spells. Saving Zoe by Alison Noel, one of the few books of hers that I really do love. The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger, yeah. Across the Universe by Beth Revis. Still need to read the second and third one. Kiss Me Deadly by multiple authors. Hush Hush and Crescendo, both by Becca Fitzpatrick. Carolyn Schultz, Spellbound. Here I have my Carolyn B. Cooney books, If the Witness Lied. Flight 116 is down. Oops. And The Face on the Milk Carton. And here we have my City of Bones series. City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, and City of Fallen Angels. All by Cassandra Clare. I need to get the last one though. Next I have The Forest of Hands and Teeth by Carrie Ryan. The first book, and The Dead Tossed Waves is the second book. The next book I have is Immortal Beloved by Kate Tiernan. She is one of my favorite authors. And this right here is my favorite series, Sweep by Kate Tiernan. This is Book of Shadows, The Coven, Blood Witch, Dark Magic, Awakening, Spellbound, The Calling, Changeling, Strife, Seeker, Origins, Eclipse, Reckoning, Full Circle, and Night's Child. Over here we have Balefire by Kate Tiernan. And over here, this is the first 5 books in the Charlaine Harris Suki Stackhouse series. There's just too many of those books to name. And over here we have 5 more books. I think there's probably like 6 more in the series. Way too many for my taste. Oh, and here I have a Norwegian to English dictionary that my friend sent me. And the One Direction album, Take Me Home. Okay, and next we have Incarceron by Catherine Fisher and Safiq. Both were a very big waste of my time. Firestar by Krista Lacey. Remember Me 2 and 3 by Christopher Pike. Another one of my favorite authors, Christopher Pike. Thirst 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to pick up 5. Until the End by Christopher Pike. This is probably one of the biggest books I own. Foundling by D.M. Cornish. I still need to read that. Bleeding Violet by Dia Reeves. The Taking by Gene Kuntz. I still haven't read that. Vampire Kisses, The Beginning. Dance with a Vampire by Ellen Schreiber. Miracle by Elizabeth Scott. Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. Fearless by Francine Pascal. I'm sorry about the lighting, it's really bad. Elsewhere by Gabrielle Zevin. If I Stay by Gail Foreman. Intertwined by Gina Showalter. And the Red-Handed series, or 2 books. Red-Handed by Gina Showalter and Blacklisted by Gina Showalter. These are 2 really good books. Here I have the Immortal series by Gillian Shields. Immortal and Betrayal. I think there's more. I haven't read Betrayal yet. Falling Under by Gwen Hayes. Shelter by Harlan Coben. Elixir by Hilary Duff. Devoted by Hilary Duff. The Weight of Silence by Heather Gudenkoff. I never really got into it. And the start of the Harry Potter series. Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, The Prisoner of Azkaban, and on to the third row. Okay, and here's my continuation of Harry Potter. We have The Goblet of Fire. I'm sure all of you know what these are. The Order of the Phoenix, and The Half-Blood Prince, and The Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. And I also have The Tales of Beedle and Bard right there. The Gathering by Kelly Armstrong. The Summoning series by Kelly Armstrong. The Awakening by Kelly Armstrong. And The Reckoning by Kelly Armstrong. I never got this book, but whatever. The Book of Shadows by James Reese. I'm always trying to find a good magic book. Let me know if you've read any, because I love, like, magic-y books. Witch and Wizard by James Patterson. The Gift by James Patterson. And The Fire by James Patterson and Jill Dembowski. 13 Reasons Why, Jay Asher. The Hollow, Jessica Verde. Revolution, Jennifer Donnelly. Subterranean, James Rowlands. Dark Frost, Jennifer Estep. Looking for Alaska, John Green. A big disappointment in my book. North of Beautiful, Justina Chen Headley. Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. The Book of Spells, a prequel by Kate Bryan. I didn't realize it was a prequel. Skin Hunger series or trilogy by Kathleen Dewey. This is also one of my favorites. And Sacred Scars. Virals by Kathy Reich. I don't know. Oops. Once Dead, Twice Shy. The Body Finder by Kimberly Durden. and Desires of the Dead by Kimberly Durden. Graceland, Twisting Shore. Wonder Strange by Leslie Livingston. Fallen by Lauren Kate, and Angel Fire by L.A. Weatherly. My autographed copy that I found at Books-A-Million. Yay! Okay, and here on the shelf I have my lovely Vampire Diaries series, and this one that I wish L.J. Smith would have written, but oh well. Oh, here we have The Secret Circle though to start off by L.J. Smith, The Initiation and The Captive Part 1 and The Captive Part 2, and The Power. And here are all my Vampire Diaries, and this is the one that L.J. Smith did not write, unfortunately. This is another favorite series of mine, Night World. It's a trilogy, and it has 3 books in each. So I guess each book is kind of like a trilogy, but yeah. Okay, Dark Visions by L.J. Smith and The Forbidden Game. All of these are amazing, amazing books. That's what they look like. I would thoroughly recommend any of her books. I mean, even though The Vampire Diaries is on TV, I don't think it's the same thing. So, yeah. The Hourglass Door by Lisa Mangum. Beautiful Lies by Lisa Unger. Of Beetles and Angels by Maui Skendum. He was at my graduation, so I have that book. The Outcast by L.S. Matthews. I never really got into that, to be honest. Ice Station by Matt Riley. Jinx by Meg Cabot. If the Shoe Fits by Megan Mulry. Wicked Lovely by Melissa Marr. Yeah. The Hex Witch of Seldom by Nancy Springer. Lucky Girls by Nell Frudenberg. This was a disappointment. Knights and Rodin by Nicholas Sparks. This was my first book I ever read by him. Hold Still by Nina LaCour. The Dark Planet by Patrick Carman. The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. Divine by Mistake by PC Cast. Divine by Choice by PC Cast. The Unseen. And The Unseen 2. A Model Summer by Paulina Portskova. That was actually a really good book, surprisingly. Misery by Stephen King. I have a review on that. Under the Dome by Stephen King. They just get their spot right here because they don't fit anywhere else. Going down to the last shelf. Over here I have my box set of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. We have The Lightning Thief, Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, The Battle of Labyrinth, the Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian. Here, see. Sorry, it's so dark. Okay, here next we have The Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I could not get into it, unfortunately, and everybody else loves it, and I don't get it. Infinite Days by Rebecca Mizell. I love, love, love this book. I'm a sucker for a good vampire book. Tentacles by Roland Smith. Peak by Roland Smith. The Pace by Shalina Short. The Broken Lake by Shalina Short. I keep saying Shalina Short or Selena. Prom Nights from Hell from a bunch of different authors. My Sarah Dessen collection right here. I love her. She's one of my favorite authors in the whole wide world. Along for the Ride. Just Listen. I love, wait, was it this one? Oh no, this one was my favorite, I think. Right here. But The Truth About Forever and Lock and Key. This one was really, really good. I loved it. The Perfect Storm by Sebastian Junger. Annexed by Sharon Dogar. Really good book. Fiction about World War II and Anne Frank. Infinity by Sherilyn Kenyon. Firelight by Sophie Jordan. The Twilight series saga. Right here, I didn't have time to put these back where they should be. The Midnight Club by Christopher Pike. Divergent by Veronica Roth. And Shatter Me by Tahir Mafi. Over here I have The Host by Stephanie Meyer. Big disappointment. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. The Hunger Games trilogy. The Hunger Games Catching Fire and Mockingjay. Life as We Knew It trilogy. Life as We Knew It, The Dead and the Gone, This World We Live In. And over here, I have this book that I read in like 8th grade, The Black Sheep, and Figure of 8 by Patrick Lynch. And the shelf right below it, I will show you my books that I don't even like to put on display. Lux by Anna Godberson. All of these I just don't like. I didn't even read this. Dies the Fire by S.M. Sterling. Farlander by Cole Buchanan. Zoe Dean's Talent. This one, I have never found an author for this book. It's really weird. Yeah. Wicked, Witch and Curse. This book was so disappointing. I was looking forward to it so much, and it just... Wild Ride by Jennifer Cruz and Bob Mayer. And then down there you have Bad Moon Rising by Sherilyn Kenyon. Okay, and over here we have The Click and Dial L for Loser, another one. Smokescreen by Sandra Brown. Insatiable by Meg Cabot. And my worst book ever, The Uglies by Scott Westerfield. I just could not stand that book. I'm sorry. I know you love it. I know most people love it, but I hated it, so. Oof. Okay. Well, thank you for watching my bookshelf tour. This is a view of it. You don't want to see the bottom right now. But yeah, that is it, and thank you for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe for more. Thanks. Bye guys.